Top 10 Smartest Food Swap when you're over 50. Entering your golden years demands heightened healthcare, and dietary decisions play a pivotal role. Aging underscores the importance of intelligent food choices for overall well-being. This guide examines 10 potentially unfavorable foods for those over 50 and suggesting healthier alternatives. 1. Harmful, high-sugar breakfast cereals. Swap whole grain oatmeal with berries. Having breakfast is like giving our bodies the fuel they need to start the day. Imagine breakfast cereals with lots of sugar. They might taste sweet and give us a quick burst of energy, but it doesn't last. It's like a roller coaster for our energy levels, up then down. Now, let's think about a better choice. Whole grain oatmeal with berries. It's like a superhero breakfast. Whole grain oatmeal gives us energy that lasts longer. It's like a slow and steady flow, not a sudden spike. Plus, the berries add a burst of flavor and are packed with good things for our heart. So, when we pick whole grain oatmeal with berries instead of sugary cereals, we're making a smart move. It keeps our energy stable and helps our heart stay strong. It's like starting the day with a power boost that keeps us going. 2. Harmful processed meats. Swap grilled salmon or tofu. Let's talk about processed meats. These are things like sausages, hot dogs, and some deli meats. They might taste good, but they often have fats that can be not so great for our health. These unhealthy fats can contribute to problems like heart issues. Now, imagine swapping processed meats with something much better for us, like grilled salmon or tofu. Grilled salmon is like a superhero for good fats, known as omega-3 fatty acids. These fats are like guardians for our heart health. On the other hand, tofu is like a plant-based hero that gives us protein without the not-so-healthy fats found in processed meats. So when we choose grilled salmon or tofu over processed meats, we're making a healthier choice. It's like telling our body, hey, let's have something that makes our heart happy and keeps us strong. Making smart choices like these helps us feel good and takes care of our health in the long run. 3. Harmful sugary beverages. Swap infused water with citrus slices. Let's talk about drinks with lots of sugar. These are the sweet beverages that can taste really good, but they might not be the best for our bodies. When we have too many sugary drinks, it can lead to gaining extra weight, and it may not be great for how our bodies process energy, which is called metabolism. Now think about a better choice: water with citrus slices. Water is like the ultimate refreshing drink. It keeps us hydrated, and when we add citrus slices like lemon or orange, it becomes a tasty treat without all the extra calories that sugary drinks bring. It's like a delicious upgrade without the downsides of added sugars. So when we choose water with citrus slices instead of sugary drinks, we're doing our bodies a big favor. It's like saying, I want something tasty and good for me. Staying refreshed with this simple switch is a great way to take care of ourselves and keep our bodies happy and healthy. 4. Harmful excessive salt intake. Swap herb and spice seasoning. Let's talk about salt. Too much of it can be a bit tricky for our bodies, especially when it comes to our blood pressure. When we have too much salt, it can make our blood pressure go up, and that's not something we want for our overall health. Now here's a clever swap, using herbs and spices instead of too much salt. Herbs and spices are like the superheroes of flavor. They make our food yummy without bringing along the extra baggage of too much salt. It's like adding a burst of excitement to our meals without the not-so-good effects on our blood pressure. So when we choose herbs and spices to flavor our food, we're making a smart move. It's like saying, let's make our food delicious and keep our blood pressure in check at the same time. This simple switch is a great way to enjoy our meals while taking care of our health. 5. Harmful trans fats. Swap avocado spread on whole grain toast. Let's talk about trans fats. These are not the best friends for our hearts. They're the kind of fats that can cause trouble for our heart health, and we want to be mindful of that. Now think about swapping trans fats for something delightful and heart-friendly, like the creamy goodness of avocado on whole grain toast. Avocado is like a superhero for our hearts. It's filled with healthy fats that actually help our hearts stay strong. And when we pair it with whole grain toast, we're adding even more goodness, like fiber and nutrients that our bodies love. So when we choose avocado on whole grain toast instead of things with trans fats, we're making a tasty and heart-smart decision. It's like treating our hearts to something delicious while also giving them the care they deserve. Making choices like these turns our snack time into a heart-healthy celebration. 6. Harmful, white bread and pastries. Swap quinoa salad or whole wheat wraps. Let's chat about white bread. It's a common choice, but it might not be the superhero our bodies need. White bread lacks some of the good things our bodies crave, like essential nutrients. Now imagine trading white bread for something that's like a nutrient powerhouse, like a quinoa salad or whole wheat wraps. Quinoa is like a tiny grain superhero, packed with protein and nutrients that our bodies love. And when we go for whole wheat wraps, we're adding more fiber and goodness, which is great for our digestion. So when we opt for quinoa salad or whole wheat wraps instead of white bread, we're treating our bodies to a nutrient-rich feast. It's like saying, let's give our bodies the good stuff they deserve. Making choices like these not only satisfies our taste buds, but also ensures our bodies get the nutrients they need to function at their best. 7. Harmful full-fat dairy. Swap low-fat Greek yogurt. Let's dive into the world of dairy. Full-fat dairy, while tasty, can sometimes bring along a friend we don't want: higher cholesterol. Cholesterol can pose a challenge to our heart health, and we want to be mindful of that. Now think about a delightful swap, embracing the probiotic goodness of low-fat Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is like a superhero in the dairy kingdom. It's not only delicious, but also filled with probiotics, which are like friendly warriors for our digestive system. And when we go for the low-fat version, we're skipping the excess saturated fats that can make our cholesterol levels rise. So, when we choose low-fat Greek yogurt instead of full-fat dairy, we're making a smart move for our hearts. It's like treating our taste buds to something creamy and satisfying, while also giving our hearts a little extra love. Making choices like these turns our snack or breakfast time into a heart-healthy celebration. 8. Harmful high-fat snacks. Swap mixed nuts and seeds. Let's talk about snacks. Munching on snacks that are high in fats can sometimes lead to gaining a little extra weight. Our bodies, as wonderful as they are, might not be thrilled about that. Now picture choosing a snack that's both yummy and healthy, a handful of mixed nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are like the superheroes of snacks. They're packed with good fats, proteins, and various nutrients that our bodies adore. And the best part is they satisfy our snack cravings without making our waistlines unhappy. So, when we opt for a handful of mixed nuts and seeds instead of fatty snacks, we're making a fantastic choice. It's like treating ourselves to something delicious while also giving our bodies the nutrition they need. Making choices like these transforms our snack time into a healthy and enjoyable experience. 9. Harmful alcohol in excess. Swap red wine in moderation. Let's have a chat about alcohol. Having too much of it isn't the best thing for our bodies. Our health might not be as happy with excess alcohol. Now imagine making a thoughtful choice, having red wine but in moderation. Red wine is like a special treat that, when enjoyed in the right amount, might actually be good for our hearts. It contains substances like antioxidants that could bring some heart-friendly benefits. So, when we decide to enjoy red wine in moderation instead of overdoing it, we're making a smart move. It's like saying, let's have a little something enjoyable that might also be good for our hearts. Making choices like these allows us to appreciate a moment of pleasure while being mindful of our overall well-being. Harmful artificial sweeteners. Swap stevia or honey in moderation. Let's delve into the world of sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, often called fake sugars, might not be the best companions for our bodies. They can sometimes bring along concerns and may not be the healthiest choice. Now think about a sweet swap using stevia or a bit of honey. Stevia is like a natural sweet wizard. It adds sweetness without the added calories and potential drawbacks of artificial sweeteners. Honey, in moderation, is a delicious natural sweetener with added benefits like antioxidants. So when we choose stevia or a touch of honey instead of artificial sweeteners, we're making a wise decision. It's like saying, let's enjoy something sweet that's better for our bodies. Making choices like these allows us to satisfy our sweet cravings while taking a path that might be gentler on our overall health. Remember, it's always good to talk to a doctor or someone who knows about food to make sure we're eating the right things, especially after turning 50. Eating the right things becomes more important as we get older. Making good food choices can help us have a happy and healthy life.